Right. Hello, everyone. Great evening. We are here today for the Travel Now training. I know that some of you are used to seeing the presentation up with Miss Joycelyn and Miss McGee's beautiful pictures on it. But tonight we're going to do things just a little differently. We we are going to do a open discussion Q&A, and we want to really dig deep into everyone's thought process of how they want to move the business, some of the questions that they may have in the travel business. So I'm going to introduce myself, and then I'm going to let Miss Joycelyn introduce herself, and then we're going to dive right into this. I am Cheryl Yap, and I hail out of this great state of Oklahoma. I've been in the travel industry for 12 years now, as of April the 12th, 2023. I love traveling. I started out in the travel industry as a result of me being a beautician and traveling, and my cousin saw what I was doing, so she said, this is something you need to do because you need to earn from what you're already doing, and you need to be able to save on what you're doing. So it really showed me how I can come into the travel industry and monetize what I was already doing. So it just made sense to me, and now it's making dollars. So to you, Miss Joycelyn.
My name is Joycelyn Shigag. I love to travel. And I bought this business because I was thinking about buying a cruise franchise that would only gonna sell cruises. So when I saw this opportunity, it was a why not, because I would have the whole world as my playground to be able to sell. So I love travel.
Awesome. I love it. I love it. We do have a smaller group on. So what we're going to do is go around the horn and have everyone come off mute one at a time. And we'll start with you, Miss Aurelis, and let us know how long you've been in the travel business with us and what was your reason for partnering with us?
Well, yeah, of course I love to travel. I wasn't a person that traveled in my youth, except for like a few times in the 80s, because my stepsister was married to an Asian guy that was the general manager of American Airlines. So I didn't grow up with her. So after we got together, I met her husband and her family, and then I used to fly non-resource because I had the last name. So anyway, but she they got divorced and everybody was mad at her. And then we lost contact. And then we hooked up again afterwards, but it's not the same because we're older now and we went our separate ways. But I always wanted to travel the world. I want to be good at this, and it's hard for me to put these things together. I haven't done a group or anything like that, but I love learning about it. And I just use it for me right now, but I want to learn because I'm afraid to mess somebody's stuff up. Like Erica has said one time that she went to the wrong airport. I don't want that to happen to me, but there's some people that have a knack for it naturally. I do not, but I'm working on it. And I want to be able to get, like you ladies, you guys make money and you guys go different places. And I want to be that for, this time in my career, because I retired. So this is considered a new career for me.
Yes.
Yep.
Oh my gosh, I love that. I love it. I've listened to you tell parts of your stories on different platforms that we have, Miss Aurelis, and there's a lot of similarities that we do share of things that's happened in our lifetime. But it is so interesting to hear your passion of how you want to move forward. Most people think that after they've gone through so many things in life, that life is just over and they just have to take it as it is. But you're like grabbing this thing called Life by the Horns, and you are riding it out to the fullest. And I am so proud of you. And I love seeing your energy and your smile on. And whenever you do speak, you always come with some knowledge or some powerful questions that causes us to want to really dive into more of what it is that we're doing. So I appreciate you for getting on and participating with us. And we want to tell you, don't be afraid, fail your way forward, because that's how we had to do it. We had to come in and just dive in and go for it. And when you begin to search the travel website for places that you enjoy going, things that you like to do, then put together a package, a mock package, and then advertise it. And if someone does decide to partner with or decide to take that trip, that package, take advantage of that package, you have access to us. You can call us, you can reach out to us. So you don't have to be afraid to that you're going to mess it up, because you're not by yourself. You have people who are here that will help walk you through that process. So we don't want you to wait, and miss out on getting this commission right now. Go ahead and put together, think about what a place that you've always wanted to go, and then start looking through the different vendors, and we can help you with that as well. And find out, put together the hotel, put together the flight, put together the rental car, put together the excursions and activity, everything like it was your trip that you were booking for yourself. And then we're going to show you how to market that package so that you can start moving and get that commission. Thank you so much. Kendall, I like seeing Kendall. We have another male in the group.
Hi,
Hi,
nice to meet
Kendall.
y'all. Hey.
Okay, tell us a little bit about yourself and what got you started with us on the in the travel business.
Okay, so I've always I love meeting new people, going new places. Like like you could say like I'm a social butterfly, if like most people would call it. And like all around, like I always like just going to like anywhere that like I have never been before. So of course, like my favorite thing to do, like when I got finally the chance to, when I first turned 16, was to travel. And I haven't like really went to a lot of places, but I've been wanting to always like basically travel the world, because like I have always wanted to explore everything that I couldn't see, because I lived in Oklahoma for the majority of my life, and it isn't bad here, but I always know there was something more I could do and something more for my life. And so like I figured like me and my cousin, like he actually put me onto this, and he's saying like, since we both like traveling and we can make a profit out of it, why not make a business out of it? Because like, it's putting two to two together and making it four. Kind of like, why wouldn't I take the opportunity?
Right.
Because like this is something that I prayed for, and I'm actually glad that it's manifesting. So
That's
is it like
awesome. Yes, yes. And I know you are one of those millennials, right? You're in that millennial age group. And we are super excited because your group of people are the ones who are really taking advantage of travel now and enjoying their lives. You're actually saying, hey, we want to have fun and we want to do that now, but you're learning how to monetize and become professional while you're doing that, while you're enjoying your life now. A lot of us older, seasoned people, we felt like, we had to wait on life before we can start enjoying life. So it's good to see you on, and we're looking forward to helping you. Have you thought about where some of your niche in the travel industry, what it is that you really want to focus on? And then I'll let Miss Joycelyn jump in as well.
well, the things that I want to focus on is like I want to like try to see like my biggest thing right now is like trying to like promote the business without people thinking it's a scam, because like most people think this business is too good to be true. So like my thing is like, if it's too good to be true, then why is it true at all? Because I know I'm here, there's other people in this, and why wouldn't it?
90,000.
Exactly.
Right.
So this is like a once in a lifetime opportunity that like I want other people to see.
Awesome.
especially
Awesome.
getting a cheaper flight out of it. Come on, this
Yeah.
like clockwork.
Yes, absolutely. I posted a post on my Facebook page, and on that post it said, if you are first of all, it started out, do you like working for free? Then it said, if you are booking travel on a .com that you do not own, you are working for free.
That's
Then it says, doesn't it make sense for
Mhm.
you to get paid for what you're doing anyway? And then I just simply ask him, if you want to know how, ask me. And so but when people see that, and that is one of the posts. And like I said, I've been in the industry for 12 years now, but I had people calling me. I had people asking me to make it shareable so that they can share it. I had somebody else come in and say, if you see this on my page, don't think that I stole it from you. Just know that I am copying from a director. And it had more in it than what I just stated. But that was one of the posts that I can say I've gotten the most responses from. And it's because it makes people think about that. Well, I am working for free, so, but when you put it out there and you start taking part in the business and you start working the business, then they will see what you're doing, and then they'll know that it's not a scam, that it is legitimate. Miss Joycelyn, jump in.
Okay, so first I want to say like the best way to get started is with your own travel. If you go out of town for the weekend, you're going to stay at a hotel. Book your own hotel and submit it for your commissions. One, go someplace. It doesn't have to be out of the country. You can go someplace else in the United States. They have events and festivals going on in different states. So those are easy packages that you could put together. Jamaica has, events and things going on. So everybody's going to the Caribbean. So if you're like looking for somewhere to get started, start with yourself. And then two, pick a vendor because they have all kinds of sales and different things going on that they already have together. You don't have, and like you can, and afraid of an airport, say this is where it's leaving from. If you need another airport, contact me and I'll get that information. And then you ask them, what airport are you going to leave from? So it's no confusion. What state are you going to be leaving from? What's the closest airport to you? And that's how you saw that, and you just change that to get the information. But don't be afraid to make money.
Yes.
Because that's all you're going to do. If you're traveling, again, if you go out of state, register that hotel, because if you're not staying with a relative, register your hotel. That's commission for you, especially if you have a clear card.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And what IntelliTravel says, when you're looking to travel, you want to consider your travel first. You want to consider getting that commission from your travel. And in Oklahoma, Kendall, if you go on Eventbrite, and look up all events, anybody in any states that you live in, go to Eventbrite and look up whatever events they have going on in your state or in your city, and then see if there's a hotel close to that event. You can make it like it's a whole excursion and go book that hotel close to that event, and then record it, take pictures, and then post it on your Facebook page. That's how you get other people to follow you and begin to see, oh, well, what are they doing? They're asking questions now. So it doesn't have to be like Ms. Joycelyn said, it doesn't have to be out of the country. It doesn't have to be, anywhere far. It could be in your state, and you put together that package, but find an event, something that you enjoy doing, and then book a hotel close to that event that's going to happen, take place, and then just go. And that is another way that you're learning, because now you're learning how to book the hotel. You're learning how, if it's a rental car, book the rental car. You're learning how to book the tickets. And then now you're saying, oh, okay, well, I can do this for somebody else,
And you're registering it for your commission.
And then you register it for
getting
your commission.
learning, earning as you are learning. That's
Absolutely.
what I love about this. It's already set up. It's like, let the rest of the people introduce before I
Yes.
get into the,
Miss
you know.
Kiera. Come on, Miss Diana. I see you jumped on with us. What we're doing is asking everyone to come off mute and tell us a little bit about themselves and why they got started in the business and what is something that they are wanting to do with their business starting out. And if you've thought about your niche, what you want to do, and we're going from there. We're going to help answer those questions for you. Miss Kiera?
Hi. Excuse my parents. I just came from the gym. Mom
Girl,
life,
you are
know.
beautiful.
Thank you. So my name is Kiera. I'm originally from Oklahoma City, born and raised in Oklahoma. I live in Atlanta now. So quick backstory, since I love telling my story. So I met my husband 2016. We dated long distance. I moved here in 2017. We got married in 2018, had our daughter in 2018. We just celebrated our 5-year anniversary for 20. So I'm a stay-at-home mom. Praise God. I have a great husband. Since we've been together, he just always told me I didn't have to work. He knows his wife. I'm a hustler. I've always worked since I was able to have a job. But he's just like, I know you have other dreams. He's just like, go home, stay with the kids, and then whatever you want to do, figure it out whenever you're ready. So I have a lot of things that I like to do. I'm a dancer. I started my own customizing shoes and cups, and we're just customizing business. I bedazzle, it's called Bedazzle Me Key. I'm just now getting that off the ground. So he's been supporting it and helping me pay for all my stuff. So with this opportunity, it was presented to me by Erica Brown. I've known her since I was like 12. I went to school with her daughters, and they've been like my best of friends since childhood. So she had posted something on Facebook about it, and I reached out to her, and I was like, yeah, I've been wanting to find something, and being a travel agent is something that benefits us because we like to travel. With me being here and all of my family in Oklahoma, it just made sense. And on his side of the family, he has like a whole bunch of cousins, and then his cousins have kids that are my kids' age. So we like to do travel. They want to do like cabin trips and stuff like that, or just, like you said, not out of the country, but something local or something that we can do as a collective with the family and all the cousins and, or just the whole entire family. And then we have a lot of friends. We want to do couples trips. We want to do friends and their kids trips and stuff like that. So it just made sense for me to get involved in something like this.
Awesome. That sounds so amazing. Were you going to say something else? No. Oh, that's so amazing. Congratulations.
I was just going to say, I'm excited to get started.
Okay.
Thank you.
Good,
I'm so excited to get started. So it's just something myself, and I get to finally help my husband, and because he's been such an amazing person, just providing and just letting me do my thing whenever I was ready for it. So I'm ready to pitch in and like just do stuff for him now.
Awesome. Well, we're going to help you become a hybrid so you can, since he's letting you do your thing, we're going to help you get him a ring.
Right.
One of those directors. Yes. One of those rings. We're going to help you get him one of those, and you continue to do your thing. But that is so amazing, super exciting. It sounds like you're looking more or leaning more towards family travel as your niche, because you're doing a lot of traveling with your family and you're already doing those things. So you might want to look, and teletravel actually has in the back office a list of category of trips and niches and things that you can look into. And then those vendors that specialize in those family events and things like that, you can look at those vendors, register for those vendors, and then those will be the ones that you really focus on being able to get the better packages for your family as well as for any clients that you have coming in. Okay. Awesome. Miss Diana, come on.
Hello,
and talk
ladies.
to us.
How are y'all?
Wonderful. How are you? Good to see you.
I'm doing well. I'm doing well. First of all, my husband got into this business, so everything was in his name. And with Planet, it was fine because you can do an add-on, but you cannot do that with IntelliTravel. With IntelliTravel, you have to completely do a name change, and that's a fee, which that was no problem, but it took me 3 months to
Mhm,
get that switched over. It wasn't supposed to take that long.
mhm.
It was like in 7 days, you should you should be able to do this. But it did take that long. So now that everything is in my name, now I'm having to go back, and those vendors that I signed up with under his name,
Right.
now I'm having to go back and do it under my name,
Okay.
which is it's taking some time, and
Mhm.
it's since we're using the same PIN number, it's like, well, oh, okay. But in the meantime, I've had people contacting me about cruises, so I would like for that to specialize in cruises. There are some interesting cruise lines out there, lines that I had never heard of.
Yes.
So I'm interested, and I want to go on, at least one or two of those ships. But I'm having a problem with people not wanting to register on my site. So
That's
how do
okay.
y'all how do y'all handle that? No big deal?
That's
Awesome.
okay.
Yes.
Like,
Mhm.
you can add them on later, but they don't have to be registered on your site to be a client. They don't
Okay.
have to be
Okay.
registered on your site for you to get them a quote.
Yeah, yeah.
You
Well,
know what I'm
it's
saying?
just,
You want the person that's going to answer yes to the quote. That's what I want to go and get the deposit.
yes,
If they
yes.
register on your site at that time, it's okay if they don't.
Mhm.
Okay.
Because that's not going to stop you from giving them a quote or
Right.
taking that deposit.
And then
Okay. So
another
it's
thing
it's
that
not
I've
something
did
I should just
well,
focus on.
this is the quick fix, and I have like my newest business partner. That's what she was telling me that her family was having an issue with like they have to go in and register and all this. And so what I suggested to her, which is working, is you already know their emails, you already know their telephone number, you already know their information. Go ahead, ask them if it's okay. Tell them this is a process that we do. Now, you as the business owner, it's going to take a little time for you, but if you want them registered on your website, then you're going to put in that work. Get their information and then you register them.
Mhm.
You can
Okay.
register them yourself. And then when they go on, they don't have to register. They can just go on to the website and look up information. They're already registered, and it also builds up your email list because you want to create an email list so that once you get to 50 you can get your ensemble set up, and then you can set up the automatic email list where they're sending out promotions on your behalf. IntelliTravel Ensemble is sending out promotions on your behalf to your clients that are listed in your email list. So that's knocking out, 2 or 3 birds in one stone with one stone.
Mhm.
So
Okay.
it's, you can do it that way, but then, if it's, they don't want to give you the information or whatever for you to register them, then, like Ms. Joyson said, they don't have to be registered for you to give them a
Mm-mm.
quote
Mm-mm.
Okay.
Or to
Okay.
collect a deposit.
or to collect the deposit. Right.
Well, I mean,
To get the
I've
commission.
booked, yeah, I've booked uh, a cruise, and they didn't register at all, but I did go ahead and I'm sorry, it's my daughter trying
That's okay.
to
That's
get
okay.
in. Um, but now I forgot what I said.
You didn't register them for the
Yeah,
cruise, but you,
I went ahead and I booked them, so I can just go back and add them under my
website.
registration. I can do
Hmm.
that and just okay.
Yes,
So I'll just use
absolutely.
that information to register them, correct?
Yes. Uh-huh.
Well,
Yeah.
you should have them fill out the customer information form.
There you
And then
go.
you would definitely have their information to be able to fully register them.
Yeah. And you can do that from your CRM in the back office. Pull up
Okay.
the client profile form in the back office, fill out that because it's a PDF form, fill that out, and then save it on your CRM in the back office, and it'll automatically upload them as a client on your list.
Okay. Okay.
Yep. And then Miss Joycelyn, we have absolutely got to have you jump in, and I'm gonna bow down on this cruise queen. Miss Diana says she's talking about all those different cruise lines and the cruises. I know we have the cruise queen. I mean, when she came into the industry, we didn't know where she was, if she was out
Look,
swimming
because
with the
I'm in Maryland
dolphins, or
right
if she
now.
was see if she was swimming with the dolphins, or if she was looking at the sea turtles. We didn't know where but she was somewhere out on that water. So talk to Miss Diana a little bit about the cruises, different lines, and how she can really branch further off into that and take advantage of some of those opportunities
Deals.
that they
Yeah.
have for the agents in the cruise with the cruising.
Pick a supplier. Pick a cruise supplier. Either watch a webinar, go to their website and kind of start doing the training. Like, you don't have to pick everybody, but pick one to start out with. I'm not going to, my favorite, Royal Caribbean. I'm loyal to Royal because I love them. I love their training, and I like their ships too. But pick a supplier, pick a cruise supplier, learn about it, and you'll be able to sell it real easy. Even if you don't do the training for any supplier, you can call them because they have a travel supplier, travel agent customer service number just for us. So you can call them and get the help and ask the questions that you need. But if you do the training for any supplier, cruise line, land, whatever, you will know that product better to be able to sell it. If you really want to do in the cruises, get your CLIA card and take some of the courses on CLIA, because they talk about how to get groups, who to sell to, what you want to sell to them, and how to get them to sign up and get on a cruise and become a repeat customer. That's easy.
Absolutely. Yes.
I mean, it is. And to just play around, like, y'all are not going to break anything if y'all play around and go do and search for a quote. Okay, because nothing is final until we start putting a deposit down. And I mean, why not? Like, practice again. Practice makes perfect. Do whatever.
Yes.
But don't be scared, because one, the cruise itineraries are already set up, so it's not like you have to plan everything for the cruise. If you
Pick a
go to
date.
some of these, right, if you go to Vacation Express or Vax, they have special deals going on that's separate, that's not even listed on our hot deals. You know what I'm saying? They have deals already set up on there, from leaving from here to go here, stay at this hotel. It's already set up. Just go look it out and throw it out there and see who gonna nibble. You have people become a specialist in something. You have honeymoons, weddings. You could be a Jamaica specialist, a Bermuda a Hawaii specialist. So it's, what do you want to do? What do you want to sell? That's where I would start. Like, what are you interested in? And then start with that. And you'll have different people that will say, oh, I want to do an African safari. Well, all right, because how I started, I'm Disney certified because one of my sisters said she wanted to take her kids to Disney. They haven't gone, but I'm Disney certified. You know what I mean? So I know I can sell Disney. So that didn't stop me, but it gave me a good starting point. And now I know everything about Disney to sell it. And like, Disney is no joke, right? Sure.
Not
But
at
it's
all.
money in that. So don't let fear stop you, because watching a webinar, you're just gonna say, I might want to try that supplier. Going and looking on their site, it's not gonna stop you you are committed to anything.
Yes. That's it. And that is so amazing. I mean, that's kind of like my story with Disney. My sister asked me to look up some things for my niece's birthday, and they ended up going, but they didn't book with me. But I got my Disney certification and got my little Disney book. I don't know what it is. I thought I had it here. My Disney training book.
Yeah. And I'm
I
gonna say
usually
to
keep it here
Kiara,
somewhere.
one thing about Disney, you can get free tickets. half off tickets when you are certified and renew your certification. So that's the best way to take your family on a vacay and use it to be able to sell it and rebook it.
So can I ask a question? Can we
Go
do
ahead.
questions right now?
Absolutely.
Okay. So you say Disney certified. There's certain certifications that you get throughout the travel. What does that mean exactly?
So let's say Disney, if you are Disney certified, that means that you have completed their traveling and passed their quizzes to say, hey, I know how to sell Disney because they have taught me what I need to know. Like they have tests and everything. And it's with different suppliers, like just with a Jamaica specialist, Bermuda specialist, Hawaii specialist. They're specialized in that because you've learned the training that they want to know to get you to be able to book and earn commission.
Okay, it's basically just a way to test your knowledge on the marketing end of it for them.
It lets you know enough by what their determinations are to be able to sell their product and make money. It's like
so
it's in their training.
What it is you know how you see commercials of different places, cruise lines and things like that. Well, what they do for travel agents is it's a way that they can save on spending money for advertisement. So they offer us special deals to go once we complete their training, once we learn and become knowledgeable, so that we can come back and share that with our family and friends. And those are called fam trips. So when you get a familiarization, they want you to be familiarized with their property. And then they know we got 90,000 agents. So it's gonna go, the word is going to spread a lot faster with 90,000 agents that are all registered. And that's what this is, supplier registration with Disney. So you go on here and you and it's where you find it is on your IntelliTravel in the back office under education. Go to the partner education and click on that, and it'll take you to the page. And then you just select which one of those specialties that you are interested in. You have the Travel Institute. Travel Institute has multiple vendors that you can register and do training. And the training is so fun. It's so lively.
At your own pace.
At your own pace.
When when you want to do it.
Access denied.
So it's the training. And because once you complete the training, you are considered a specialist.
Right.
Okay.
And sometimes, some suppliers give you a certain little badge, that you can put on and add to your email and your website to let them know, because then they'll reach out to you because you know what? Now I'm a specialist in it. I'm certified by that supplier. So I definitely know how to sell it.
Okay. So with the vendors, what am I trying to ask? So you said there's different vendors with basically each destination?
There's so much.
So the suppliers.
You name something that you are interested in travel.
Let's say Cancun.
Okay.
Go into Cancun.
Okay. So let's say, gosh, I just said but so Vax and what was the other one that I just said? So they will have special offers to Cancun.
Impressions, you have Travel Impressions, you have so many of them. I'll go to those different vendors, our vendor list.
You said Vacation Express.
Vacation Express.
Vacation Express. So you can, if you go to any of those suppliers, they will have deals that they have going on all the time because of what they do. They have specials going all the time. Are you going to offer it to your client?
Okay. You just choose them and then offer them. Okay.
So here's a list of our suppliers right here. You got Royal Caribbean. If you want to learn anything about Royal Caribbean, you just come here and click on it, and you do look at these videos, watch these videos, and then you
Okay.
can go to, I thought I turned this down. I'm sorry, guys. My phone is acting crazy. I'm gonna just turn it off. I usually have it turned down, but for some reason it don't want to turn down today. So, but these are your suppliers. You can go here to the suppliers in the back office and click on any of these suppliers. This is also where they have
Because
the
now these are just
different
the videos that IntelliTravel has put up. So you would
about
go
them.
to log on to that supplier
And they'll tell you in the video how to get to
mhm,
their website.
to go to their
Okay.
training for their certification and everything.
Okay. So this is all brand new. I hadn't actually signed up yet. Tomorrow I'm going to give my do to sign up, give my money and
Awesome.
everything to sign up. So I
Yes.
hadn't seen this. So this is all brand new. That's why I have so many questions and I'm kind of not
But
confused,
come
but
with it.
not.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. So I'm just asking questions so I can, once I finally get on it, I just want to know what I'm already doing so I can just go ahead and jumpstart, because it's so many things that already are coming up that I want to just go ahead and use this for. Like my 10-year high school reunion is coming up. And then we didn't go anywhere for our anniversary. So we're going to celebrate it on our wedding anniversary or wedding ceremony day in September. And then my husband wants to go somewhere in December for his birthday. So it's so many things
Awesome.
going on. I
You
want to
have
go
a
ahead
lot
and get
that you can
started.
get ready to book and start booking for, and then add groups to it, because you have different things that you're going to get going. You have a lot
Exactly.
that you can get going and do. Everybody does though.
Yeah.
You know, because you, even if you aren't gonna go, like I said, Jamaica is having like 2 festivals in July and August coming up. The Jamaica, they have, you can be a Jamaica specialist, okay, and they have packages already together for the event that's going on in July. All you have to do is call them, tell them you want this, and they'll send you the information so that you can send these groups out to your people to see if they want to sign up and go to the event. I mean,
And this is
again, the world is your playground. Where do y'all want to go? What do you want to sell?
Exactly.
How much money do you want to make?
Yeah.
Yeah, this is Vax right here. This is one of my favorite vendors that I go to. One is because it's a one-stop shop. When you come to Vax, you can click right here, and every last one of these vendors you're already registered for. So you won't have to go through and do an individual registration for any of them. You can come right here. I love Vax because, like I said, I've been in the travel industry for 12 years. When we first came into the travel industry, Vax, anybody that came in, I was sending them to get registered with Vax. Well, we have so many agents, you have to be in the business 6 months before you have 6 months,
90 days.
60 days.
Oh,
60 days before you have access to Vax, but you can still register with other vendors. You saw the other list of suppliers that we have. It's unlimited to Apple Vacation, Southwest Vacations, United Vacations, American Airlines. All of these people you can register with, and you can still book. You don't have to wait. But when you get Vax, I love it. Vax also has its own university. I tell everybody, go here. Vax and Disney are the 2 most detailed trainings that I have done and all the years that I've been in travel. And I'm telling you, Vax doesn't just talk about how to operate on Vax. It talks about the travel industry, because they have so many suppliers that they're not just centralized to just one supplier. They tell you how to book the flights, how to book the cruises, how to book the rental cars, the excursions, all of that. And they go into detail. The test is like you going to college now, trying to pass the test, but they want to make sure you know the information. But when you go on there, take you some good notes, and but you have to take the test over. So it's not like, well, I passed it and I don't get to book with them. I mean, you can take it as many times as you want to, but this
Okay.
is one of our vendors that I absolutely love. I book a lot of cruises and I mean, not cruises, a lot of packages and things. I have a group that's leaving on May the 5th, May the 7th, going to Florida Keys. I'm looking up at my board. This is my I'm at my desk. This is my travel board. All of
Oh,
those are
that's
trips
amazing.
I have booked. The ones that have the lines through them, they've already taken those. So I got commissions
Okay.
coming in from those. So that's another way. Then I have my calendar. I have my 3-ring binder, a way that I keep a track of information. Then, of course,
Mhm.
when we're in our IntelliTravel back office, we have access to keep track of those bookings as well.
Ooh.
So you have your own virtual secretary
Oh,
with that. So these are some of the places that we have. Miss Nancy, I see you jumped on. Did you have any other questions, Miss Kiera, with that, or was that to get you started?
I think you covered it pretty much. And once I finally, I guess, once I get started, get my website and all that stuff, then I might have more questions. But I'm just excited to get started. So
All right. We're excited with you.
Yeah,
Miss
yeah.
Nancy, we saw you came on a little late. We want to give you the opportunity to come off mute. Let us know why you started in the travel business with us and what are some of the things that you're wanting to accomplish with your business and travel. And then we are past our time, so we're going to let you speak. I'm going to let Miss Joycelyn respond, and then she can close us out. Are you able to talk, Miss Nancy? Okay. We guess not. She might not be able to speak, but we want to thank each of you all for jumping on with us on our Travel Now training that we have every second and fourth Thursday of every month, and it's at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. And today we just thought we would be footloose and fancy free and have a Q&A session. And I'm super excited that we did because we got to learn a little more about what you all's needs are and some of the things that you would need help with or want to ask questions.
And don't be shy about it. Like, seriously, it's just well, how can I do this? Or what would be a good idea or way to go about this? If that's what will help you, then ask that question so we can help you. Because just like Miss Arella said, I don't want you to, because you said it seems hard. We don't want it to be hard. It's not supposed to be hard. So whatever it seems hard, let's figure out to make it an easy way, because that's how it should really be. The hardest thing that you should have is making sure your commissions come in. That should be the
Yeah.
hardest thing, really. Don't let your clients give you a headache because you're sending them on vacation. It's supposed to be smooth, so let it be as smooth as possible. Don't make it hard to get started.
Right.
Because that was my other thing. Because like Kira said, because it made sense. So because it makes sense, let's make some dollars out of those cents.
Yes, turn those cents into dollars.
Yeah.
Yes. So we really want to help you all. We are here for you. If you have any questions, if you're in the PI marketing group, that's usually where we post the main flyer. So you can go in there, you can put your questions under any of those tabs where you see the Travel Now training flyer there. Put those questions in there. I do have the Miss Brown, Erica Brown, and Mr. Leverett, who are also a part of my team, and they have their chat groups for their team. But my big team page is the PI marketing for everyone who's on my team and partnered with me in the travel business. And so we want you to go there, and that's where I go to all the time. I'm not a fan of the Facebook Messenger, so I'm not on there too often, but I do sometimes drop the flyers in there. Today I dropped the wrong flyer. I dropped the Freedom Friday flyer in the chat. That's why I don't do that. I put it in one place and let it post. But
Get prepared for tomorrow. That's all that is.
yes, get prepared for Freedom Friday. And that's going to be on the marketing side for your business partners that you want to bring in. If you have someone that you want them to see the presentation, we'll be doing that tomorrow at 7 p.m. On the same information that you logged in on tonight. Miss Arelis, come on, answer your question.
Yes, I'm sorry. I had to help Nancy maneuver this because she's not, that
Okay.
savvy. So
Okay.
she did take it off. I would like her to say something because I got in touch with her late and
Okay.
anyway.
Absolutely.
So
Yes.
Nancy?
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Yes, we can hear you.
Okay. I've been able to hear you, and I have a lot of I have a few questions.
Okay.
I have absolutely no experience in the travel business,
That's
but
okay.
I'm very interested. Arelis got me involved, and it piqued my interest, and I'm learning as much as I can, with what other stuff that I have going on right now.
Okay.
But I was wondering just how do you advertise in order to, or how do you get people who are interested? How do you know who to choose? I mean, there are several people that I know that I could possibly get, but I would probably have to call on the realist to speak to them because,
Absolutely.
you know,
Yes. Yes. So we are definitely we want you on Friday on tomorrow. Put her on Freedom Friday tomorrow so we can really dive
That's
into
what I
this.
was gonna say.
But that's on the marketing side.
Mhm.
And that is really where you're gonna market the entire product, the package of the travel as well as being an owner of a travel business. But the best way to do that is to be a product of the product in the travel side. That's how I built my business 12 years ago, starting out 12 years ago, and then 7 years ago with Planet Marketing and IntelliTravel was because I was out traveling. People was asking me, where are you at today? Where are you going? Every weekend, it seemed like you're going somewhere. How can I do that? And so they became interested. So it was kind of like, attraction marketing. I attracted them. It wasn't, I was looking for them. They found me, So that's what we want to do. We want it to be so attractive that they can't say no to it. And if you're doing it and you're making it look like it's so much fun, then they're just going to want to ask, what are you doing? How are you doing that? Can I do that too? They're going to ask those questions. So that's the best way for you to market your business as well on the travel side, mainly on the travel side is by you traveling. And then I want to address the question you said you have no experience in travel at all. I want to ask you a question. Have you ever booked a flight for yourself?
yeah, quite a few. And
Have you ever booked a rental car for yourself?
yes,
Have you ever booked a hotel for yourself?
all the time. Yes, I
Well,
do.
you are an agent now. Miss Arelis has brought you in so you can get paid for what you was already doing.
Right.
You have
Now you have
experience.
experience
You
to
have
get commission.
experience.
Okay. I didn't know it was that easy.
It is
It
that
is.
easy. It is that easy.
Oh
And
my
that's what I
goodness.
tell people. They come in and they're so afraid because now you have a website with your name on it. So you're like, how do I do this? The same way you did when you went online to those other websites. Now you paying yourself.
Mhm.
Okay. All right.
Just as simple. Next question.
What do I have here? Oh, I was wondering how, if I heard, I think it was, I'm not sure which one was speaking whenever they said that they told us about an experience that they had with just seeing somebody that looked like they could be interested in something like this. How do you tell one type of person from the next? How do you choose these people?
You
To
don't.
be
You don't.
clients to travel or to become a business partner with you?
Both.
Well, your clients to travel are those who travel, those who need a hotel room, those who want to go on to a sporting event. Those are your clients. You know, anybody that you travel with, those are your travel clients. Then you can either offer them the offer to become a business owner to get commission off of their own travel, like you will be doing, so that, you know, they can serve themselves. But then again, jump on Friday for the Freedom Friday thing, and you'll get more information about how to do that. You want to stay plugged into both of those things to learn those skills, because it's just it's things that you will pick up as you go along and are in the business.
Absolutely.
Okay.
And you're just looking for people who are looking for you. You're looking for, like Miss Joycelyn said, the ones that are already traveling. Are you on social media?
Yes.
Okay. So when you see any of your friends talking about traveling, or they're tired at work and they need a vacation, or that's your client. When you see somebody
Let me
who,
get your package for you. Let me
right,
do that for
that
you.
you jump in their messenger, and send them a message. Hey, I just started my travel business. I would love to help you put together that package. You standing at the mall or grocery store, and you hear someone talking about going on a trip, or they need to put together a package, then you slide over close to them. In the marketing side, we have this thing that if they're within 3 feet from you, then you talk to them. But if they within 5 feet from them, you step in 2 and then you talk to them. So you can make yourself within those 3 feet.
Okay.
So,
All right.
you know, you make yourself available for them, but travel sells itself. You don't have to, we're not forcing anybody to travel. I mean, we're not beating anybody over the head to go on a
You're trying to
cruise or
offer
to
an
go on the
experience
beach.
for people who don't travel,
Right.
people who need a vacation. People want to get away so much now because of coming out of COVID. People are ready to go and do things. So that's why people will travel, even if it is to go take a 2-hour drive away and stay at a hotel for the weekend.
Right.
Yeah.
And you're not looking
Okay.
for a needle in the haystack. You're looking for the stack of hay. All the
Okay.
you're looking for the stack of hay. We're not looking for the needle in the haystack. We're looking for the stack of hay. If we see a bunch of people traveling, then those are the people that we're looking for. Now we're just going to show them how they can do the things that they're doing, but monetize it. How they can
Okay.
either earn from it. And if they say no, they don't want to monetize it, then that's when you turn them into a customer.
And you keep the commission.
Okay. I got it. I got it.
Awesome.
Thank you, ladies. I appreciate it. I needed that information.
Awesome. You are so welcome. Well, we thank you all once again. Miss Joycelyn, do you have anything else that you want to close out with?
Just get to it. Travel now. That's the incentive. Travel now. If you need help, believe you me, it's a lot of help out there, but we are here to encourage you to travel now and start doing it.
Absolutely. Don't travel later, travel now.
Now. That's right.
We thank you all for joining us on our Travel Now. Like I said, we're every second and fourth Thursday of every month, 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. We are here, and we usually have a third partner, Miss Sandra McGee, but she's not feeling well today. So we want to say in her absence, we missed you, Miss McGee. So we want to see you all on the next Travel Now called
In
Zoom.
May.
In May. Yes, we'll be in May. And so we usually have up a presentation PowerPoint, but we sometimes like to do things just a
Y'all
little
let us
differently.
know what y'all want to
Yes.
talk about.
Yes, find us
We
on
keep
PI
asking.
Marketing and let us know. All right, you all have an amazing rest of your evening and enjoy this weekend. Set your family free by offering them something that will show them what freedom truly is. And travel is it. We want to put a smile on everybody's face. And how can we do that? By adding travel into their lives. Now,
Yes.
you all have a great evening.
Thank you,
You too.
ladies. This was good.
Okay.
Thank you.
Night.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.